Celebrating 30 years of Tuff-N-Uff, live on Facebook and YouTube. From the Palms Casino Resort, Las Vegas, tonight, prepare to witness MMA's rising talent. The next big names ready for war, live and now. The cage is back and open for business. Let's get to work. Making their way to the blue corner, Jake Johnston.
All right, guys, getting this fight card started. We got Jake the Creep Johnston making his way to the ring. He's from Layton, California. Hometown is Lemoore, California. Ryder, tell me about Jake walking to the ring right now.
Man, so Jake's a tough opponent, tough guy. You know, he has an amateur record of 1-1, but as we know, amateurs is all about just the experience. So get those fights, learn from the losses, and keep moving forward one step at a time. So come in here tonight, 1-1 record. I'm looking forward to seeing the improvements he's made since his last fight and what he's got going.
I tell you what, as a lightweight with a 74-inch reach coming in, although, you know, what an incredible opportunity. He gets to come to the Palms Casino at the Pearl Concert Theater. Man, the lights here, the crowd here, there's nothing like it. Tell us your experience fighting for Tuff-N-Uff.
Man, I'll tell you one thing. I've never fought at the Palms. I fought a lot of places, Circa, this and that, but man, there's something special about here tonight at the Palms. The crowd, the theater layout, the people packed on top of the cage. Man, you feel that energy when you're in that cage. You feel the excitement, and you feel the crowd, and you can work with that.
Now we look over, we have professional sports analyst with us, Brian Selman. Now, Brian, you've been with Tuff-N-Uff for nearly 10 years. Tell us what the fans can expect out of this Tuff-N-Uff crowd.
The fact that Tuff-N-Uff will have a massive crowd out here, but they can expect great fights. This is the venue that the UFC had Anderson Silva fighting at 205 for the first time. I mean, they have the Tuff-N-Uff, the Ultimate Fighter used to fight here. I mean, they've had a lot of big fights here inside the Pearl. Tonight will be no different.
Pavlo, Polishchuk.
All right, guys, we have the opposition walking to the cage right now. This is Pavlo Polishchuk. He is from Odessa, Ukraine, currently fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Ryder, tell us about Pavlo.
So here's the thing. Pavlo is going to be making his debut tonight. But the word on the street is this kid is dangerous. I know he's a phenomenal striker. I know he mixes things up pretty well. He's a young gun, stepping in here tonight, amateur debut. I'm excited to see what he brings to the table.
And that's the one thing, you know, Tuff-N-Uff for providing a platform for these debut amateurs. Let me tell you what, when I opened up my amateur career in 2007, there weren't venues like this. Now, Brian, again, being a part of the organization for 10 years, I'm sure you've seen other organizations fighting for this organization, fighting under these lights. I mean, what kind of pressure is a debut fighter coming in facing this kind of adversity?
Well, I mean, you know it, Ryder knows it as well. I mean, the nerves that you have for your first time fighting for any MMA company, but especially fighting in the fight capital of the world. You're in Las Vegas, the brightest lights, the biggest stars. I mean, you're likely to see Randy Couture in the crowd. You know what I mean? You see guys that are UFC Hall of Famers. That kind of nervousness you can't account for, and you guys both know it'll drain your energy. It'll drain you. That adrenaline dump is real.
Yeah, there's no question about that. All right, guys, let's pull it up to the tail of the tape. Tuff-N-Uff, this is our first fight. Very similar in age. We have Pavlo, 21 years old, Jake, 20, 5'11" versus 5'10". This is a lightweight matchup. Both guys with a reach of 70 inches. Jake Johnston being 1-0. Pavlo, this being his debut fight, guys. When you see guys, you know, coming into the Palms, you know, like we talk about, the Ultimate Fighters fight here. Now these amateur fighters get to display their skill case in front of everybody here in Las Vegas.
Bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the Tuff-N-Uff lightweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a mixed martial artist holding an amateur record, 1 win, 0 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155.2 pounds. Fighting out of Fresno, California, Jake the Creep Johnston. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He's a mixed martial artist making his Tuff-N-Uff debut tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Pavlo Polishchuk. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Paul Mangual.
All right, guys. Everyone's leaving the ring but the fighters and the referee here. Very excited to get this fight card started off. Very excited to see what both of these fighters can bring to the cage.
A little nervous energy in here. It's very quiet.
Yeah, I just caught that. I got a little nervous with how quiet it became right away.
Yeah, you can cut the tension with a knife.
God for this fight right here.
Nice low kick coming right off.
Came with that straight left quick.
Cross
to Jake.
Let me tell you, Jake Johnston is not afraid to get in there and get after Pavlo right away.
Johnston's throwing some heat early, man.
Isn't he right?
Heat early.
3, 2, 3. Oh, knocked out!
Nice right hand.
This could be the beginning again. Wow!
Beautiful fight.
An incredible finish before the fight almost gets started. Pavlo coming in.
Quick right hand.
Sneaky with that right hand. See the frustration out of Jake Johnston, but let me turn it over to Brian. What did you see there, man? That happened so fast.
How about that? Pavlo with the right hand. He's talking to us right now. He's happy about that. All right. So wait a minute. Pavlo with the right hand.
Let's take a look
I
at this
don't even know if he was
replay.
even looking at what he was throwing, but he threw the right hand, kind of stepped off to the left and caught Jake right on the button.
And that's the one thing about being a southpaw fighter. You got to circle away from that power. He got his head right on the right side. Here's Pavlo's right hand. Bink, right on the chin. That's called a chin check, Ryder.
You know what else? That little thing I noticed right now, he was throwing a kick in boxing range. That's something you don't want to do, and Pavlo took full advantage of it. Beautiful right.
And I tell you what, that's exactly what he did. He threw that high kick a little too close, stepped to the wrong side, and Pavlo delivers with that nasty right hand.
Debut, beautiful
What?
IQ.
I mean, that was just incredible, absolutely. Let's send it up to Justin Bernard for the official introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 20 seconds into round number 1, referee Paul Mangual calls a stop to the fight for the winner by TKO, Pavlo Polishchuk.
And what an incredible debut by Pavlo. Man, I can't wait to see him back in the Tuff-N-Uff. You saw him run over to us, Brian, and say, you're going to see me as a pro. You're going to see me at the top of the division.
You got to have that kind of confidence, and why not? I mean, you get a knockout in the first, 20 seconds of the fight. You see John Wood taking pictures, smiling. They're all happy, doing a very good job. That's how you want your debut to go, right?
I think the craziest thing is when you put in days and months of hard work, and it's over in 20 seconds. That's the best night you can have right there.
Absolutely. No damage or anything.
Absolutely.